Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. Caramba. Today we got Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1, and a game with a lot of drama, a game with a lot of decisions to be made, a game with a lot of individual mistakes that obviously led to, in my opinion, Chelsea losing this game when they could have got something out of it. Right at the last, Pedro Neto put it on the plate for Nkunku. He doesn't score. Free kick as well from Palmer, and Vega heads it over the bar. There's a lot of things to get into with this game. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're doing all that good stuff. Don't be a marica da merda. Don't be a viado da merda. And it's a game that is a lot of things to talk about. Can't lie. I cannot lie. There's a lot of things to talk about. Both teams, I think in the first half, Chelsea, before they went down a goal, I think Chelsea were the team that were in control. Chelsea were the ones that were holding on to possession. But they're also the first ones to be making the most stupid mistakes. Colwill kicking Liverpool players in the box. No composure from Colwill. No composure. Just giving it away when Chelsea actually had a bit of momentum. Chelsea were moving the ball well. Chelsea were... it was a good period of time for Chelsea in the game. And Colwill absolutely just threw a grenade at Chelsea, playing well and holding on to possession. And after the first goal went in, then it just started to look a lot more of an open game. Up until that point, Liverpool didn't really seem into the game, didn't really look like they were bringing anything into the game. But Sanchez as well, that filo da puta, wow, man. That guy, that Sanchez goalkeeper, he is shocking. Absolutely shocking. Gets away with the first one where he has his leg trailing as Curtis Jones runs into the box. He wins the ball. VAR. In real time, it looked like Sanchez fouled Curtis Jones. He didn't. He actually won the ball first. And then Curtis Jones obviously runs into him, but he wins the ball first. VAR rules it off for no penalty and takes away the card. But then in the second one, it's like there's a cross in from Salah, and Curtis Jones has enough time to touch it, bring it down, and still kick it around him. Sanchez has enough time to come out of the box and make himself big and win the ball. And he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. That goalkeeper is absolutely shocking, bro. Absolutely shocking. And even before he allows Curtis Jones to score the goal, let's not forget passing out from the back as well. The guy's a calamity. Absolute calamity. Absolute calamity. He passed it straight to Mo Salah. He caught life that the ball went back to him. I'm sorry, Sanchez, that guy is an absolute liability. And listen, I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. But if I was, I'd be saying, yo, that you can't be excusing performances like that from a goalkeeper. He doesn't come out of his box. He always looks suspect. His distribution out from the back is horrendous. His passing out from the back is horrendous. He doesn't claim and command his box. He allows attackers and midfielders running into the box to, set themselves up and bring the ball down. He's not commanding. Very, very shocking from Sanchez. I can't lie. Colwill, the amount of nonsense. Bro, he's lucky he didn't give away 2 penalties. He's absolutely erratic. Absolutely erratic. And this is the problem. For Chelsea, they got a goalkeeper that's erratic. Colwill, erratic behavior today. Taking Curtis Jones' legs out, bro. This guy actually got away with it. And he still didn't learn. Sanchez and Colwill made mistakes earlier on. And instead of actually developing and actually going, you know what, let's put it right, they just kept making the same old nonsense, bro. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy. Individual mistakes, man. Individual mistakes. I think going forward as well, we're going to get into the highlights and then we're going to get into the players individually. But I think Curtis Jones, man of the match. Curtis Jones, 100% man of the match for me anyway. I think Curtis Jones played really, really well. There was times he was making really good runs. He was drawing fouls as well from the Chelsea players. He was just all over the place. He was involved in everything good that Liverpool were doing. Mo Salah as well. Great distribution from Mo Salah today. I think Mo Salah, the crossing from Mo Salah was excellent. Even that chance into Gakpo. I don't know how Gakpo does not score that chance. I think Mo Salah did well. He took his penalty well. His distribution was good. He was involved. But yeah, I think Trent as well. Trent needs a big shout out as well. Let's just keep it real. Trent played well. A lot of times we call out Trent in terms of his defensive contribution, and rightfully so. There's been times where Trent has been cooked. This season, I don't remember a game that I've seen from Liverpool that Trent has been cooked, to be fair. And this game, he kept Pedro Neto quiet, bro. He kept Pedro Neto quiet. I'll be real. Trent, when he was on the pitch, he actually dealt with Pedro Neto really, really well. He was up for it. He didn't let him past him. He didn't let him just ball out. I think Trent was really, really good. 1v1 at the back. Defensively, I think Trent played very, very well today. Very, very well. But big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. What's everyone saying? What are you man saying? Big up to you, man. We'll get into the highlights of the game, family. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. I think we're like 20 subs away from 13.2k. Don't be a viadda. Hit the like button, and we're gonna get into the biggest events of the game. Big up to you, big up Luca, big up Northside in the chat, big up Guru, man, big up Northside, big up Rahman, bro, big up Familia, big up Northside. Smash the likes up and subscribe. Yeah, man, big up, man. Big up. The game was there for the taking, bro. Before the mistakes, Chelsea looked like they were the team that were going to win the game. But this is what I'm saying. Colwill, bro, that guy, he needs to hold bench. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I'll be telling him I want him to hold bench if I'm you. But it is what it is. I didn't think Liverpool, we would have won today. Thought 2-2 draw. Yeah, that's what it looked like. But obviously, you guys made sure you made the most out of Sanchez and Colwill doing stupidness at the back. Let's keep it real. Big up, man. Big up, Shine. Big up to you. These Liverpool, man, finna be 7 points ahead of us next week for F's sake. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy. Colwill is overrated. I think he's overrated. I can't lie. I've never really rated him like that. And I said as much as Chelsea been playing good football to start the season, they do need to fix their defense. And he's definitely one of them, bro, that needs to hold bench. I don't think he's good enough, bro. Yeah, I mean, personally, but that's just me. The Chelsea game was was dead. Yo, big up Zir. Listen, mad, bro. Even the second Liverpool goal for the ball, what was he doing? Sanchez, bro, I'm telling you, he's a calamity, bro. He's a Karius part 2, bro. I'm telling you, he's a Karius, bro. You know what I mean? We dealt with them. Listen, you're gonna be happy, innit? Obviously, Liverpool, you guys played well. To be fair, you're lucky that you held on at the end. Chelsea could have at least nicked the draw at the end. You know what I mean? Nkunku and Vega could have at least got them back into the game and made it 2-2 just before the full-time whistle. Still haven't recovered from Arsenal, but that Liverpool performance gives me cautious optimism. We have a far superior defense than Chelsea. 2 outcomes: will smoke Liverpool or will get sacrificed. Big up, bro. Big up. I hear it, bro. Big up, Zir. Liverpool not title contenders. Stop that. We have a new manager. Listen. You got reasons to be happy, man. Curtis Jones stepped up, 100%. He stepped up. He played very well today. Curtis Jones, man of the match, 100%. And we're gonna get into the main events of the game, man. We're not winning the league title over Liverpool. Will beat us is what it is. Curtis Jones, man of the match. I agree. Big up Northside. I'm still pissed from yesterday. I swear down, if we don't beat Liverpool this Sunday, I'm gonna lose my mind. Listen. That's what I'm saying. They got the know-how. They do have players that got experience, bro, that have been in winning teams, been part of winning teams. And that is a difference maker, as we saw today. You know, that is a difference maker between them and Chelsea today. Northside, Nunes didn't really do much. Yeah, I didn't. Well, do anyone really expect him to do much? I big up Northside, not so good from my team. Don't care if it was just a 2-1. Yeah, listen, you guys were poor. I would say that Pedro Neto looked like Pedro Neto looked like the most dangerous attacker for Chelsea. I'll be honest. He looked like the most dangerous one. I think Jackson made some good runs. Obviously, he scored his goal. He took his goal really, really well. But he made a couple of runs. I know that at times he made runs and Chelsea didn't play the ball through early enough to Jackson. And he got caught offside a couple of times. Obviously, he scored from one of them. He was making good runs, just you guys weren't finding him often enough. But I think Pedro Neto was the one that was consistently trying to do something. He was the one trying to go forward. Cole Palmer today, we have to be honest. I rate Cole Palmer, but today he was uma pucari uma merda. He was uma merda, bro. Let's keep it consistent. Let's keep it real. Cole Palmer was rubbish today. Madueke, there was times where I felt a little bit frustrated for Madueke because he was waiting for the ball. Like Cole Palmer had an opportunity where Madueke, he received the ball. Madueke is clear and Cole Palmer smacks it straight off of, I think it was off Konate. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Madueke is right there through on goal. Nobody marking him. Pass it to him. Cole Palmer today was poor. Decision-making, shooting, passing, everything. Cole Palmer today was poor. Doesn't mean he's a trash player, but he was poor today. I rate Cole Palmer. I think most people rate Cole Palmer, but Cole Palmer today was rubbish. He was rubbish today. I have to be honest. Madueke had a couple of moments, but overall was rubbish as well. Madueke wasn't good enough. But there was times where I could see Madueke was getting frustrated because Palmer wasn't playing the ball into him quick enough. He wasn't perceiving the ball. There was times where Cole Palmer was a bit too selfish today, in my opinion. But yeah, Trent was superb. Slot teaching Trent how to defend. Big up, my G. Yeah, bro. Listen, he's defending well, bro. He's defending well. Let's keep it real. He's defending well. I think it was Tosin that sold that game. He has been cooking this season, was solid this game, only got megged once by Neto. Trent was very good defensively. Very good defensively. Let's keep it real. Done well against Sancho as well. Yep, he did well, bro. He did well. He kept them quiet on that side. Palmer was an absolute spirit today. He was rubbish, bro. Big up Wu-Tang. Big up, bro. Big up my G. Jones, for me, boss Chelsea today. Yeah, he was, bro. He was cooking. Jones was cooking today. I can't lie. Curtis Jones was cooking today. That guy was everywhere. His passing, his runs, everything, bro. Lavia's a ball. Lavia played well. Lavia played well. Obviously, they took off Lavia because Maresca, obviously, he was trying to go more attacking with Enzo in the team. But Lavia, he got taken off. He wasn't having a bad game. I think Lavia was playing really, really well. I think first half Lavia was playing really well. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the manager chose to make a difference, to make a substitution change. And it is what it is. Northside thoughts in this Liverpool side playing you Gooners. I will get onto that. Let me start at Ravi. I will get onto that. Very hard game. 3 points, though. Big up. The whole defense was asleep. That game was decent. Tosin and Colwill is not good together. The ref for both teams was bad. Listen, bro, like, I don't think the ref was that bad. But I just think, yeah, that defensive setup was not the one, bro. Wasn't an inspiring performance by us. We made fewer individual errors. Before Colwill mistake, Chelsea were the better side. 100%. 100%. And this is why it looked like Liverpool were going to lose the game. Chelsea started the game off really, really well. Chelsea looked like the better team. But the individuals let Chelsea down. And this is why I put in the title. Sanchez and Colwill, they cost Chelsea today. In my opinion, they cost them. Let's get into before we get into the rest of the comments, let's get into the highlights of the game. Big up to you, my G. Big up. We'll start it from there. But yeah, let's get into the highlights of the game because there's a lot of things to go over, a lot of topic to talk about. Caicedo, the foul on Caicedo, the foul by Caicedo on Jota, Colwill would have got to it, but it's a yellow for pulling him down. I saw that some people online were talking about, oh, what's the difference between Caicedo and Saliba? The fact is, Colwill would have got to the ball anyway. So it's not like he would have won the ball. The way the ball was was going over the top, Colwill would have got to it. Jota wouldn't have got to it. I think a yellow card was the right decision. And I don't think it's identical to Saliba because Saliba was the last man and he got cooked. He got cooked and Bournemouth was straight through on goal. And I think that's the difference. That Saliba was the last man and he was through on goal. Where the Caicedo foul, Jota wasn't through on goal because Colwill was right there and the direction of the ball wasn't going into Jota, it was going into Colwill. So I think it was the right decision for a yellow card. Madueke started the game off well. He beats his man, crosses into Caicedo, who crosses it instead of shooting. He should have shot first time, but he looks for the cross. Don't know why. I don't know why he did that, but Madueke actually looked lively at the start of the game. He actually looked like he was on it. Back pass to Sanchez, and he kicks it straight at Mo Salah and receives the ball back. He was very, very, very lucky to receive that ball back. Extremely lucky to receive that ball back. I can't lie. And I thought, what is Sanchez doing, bro? Like, you're getting closed down by Mo Salah. Kick it, boot it out, bro. Why are you why are you passing it out from the back? This is a goalkeeper that has no composure. This is a goalkeeper that consistently makes stupid decisions. Let's just keep it real. This guy is atrocious, bro. This guy is atrocious. But that was the warning sign. That was the first warning sign for flipping Sanchez, yeah, for trying to kick it out from the back. He got away in that situation. Colwill absolutely knees Salah in the box, yeah, and a penalty isn't given. And this is the mistakes why I say Colwill and Sanchez cost Chelsea. Numerous mistakes, bro. How is Colwill kneeing Mo Salah in the back, in the box, and a pen ain't given, bro? That to me was a pen. I can't lie. When I saw that, I said, Dad, that's a pen, bro. How is that pen not given? How are you kneeing him in the back, bro? He tried to go around him and he knees him in the back and nothing is given. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Why is StreamYard keep? Why is it, bro? Why is StreamYard keep buffer, bro? These finished that puta. 1 sec, I'll be back. 1 sec. For this. Right, we're back. Anyway, I don't know why StreamYard keeps doing this crap. I honestly don't know why they keep doing this crap. It's literally pissing me off. But anyway, we're back. We are back. I'm sick and tired of StreamYard. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah. Then Colwill kicks obviously he kicks what's it called? He kicks Mo Salah in the back. For me, that, like I said, that was a pen. For me, it's a pen. But it is what it is. Obviously, then Colwill goes on to kick Curtis Jones in the back, and it's a penalty, and it's all day a penalty. I don't know. This guy has got no, bro. I don't know what Colwill's doing, bro. I don't know what Colwill's doing. Is Maresca's got anything about him? Yeah, he'll be benching him straight up. He'll be benching him straight up. He'll be benching him. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Mo Salah, most of the time, you already know you ain't gonna deny him when it comes to a penalty. He's gonna score the penalty. It is what it is, and yeah, Mo Salah took the penalty well. Salah to Gakpo. It was a goal, but it was ruled offside. I think Mo Salah's distribution today was really, really good. I can't lie. I think Mo Salah's distribution was excellent today. I cannot lie. Through ball into Jackson, and he smashes it off the post. Unlucky from Jackson. Could have scored. Didn't. Is what it is. But Chelsea get a player pulled down in the box. It looked like a pen. Liverpool counter, Sloboslai in the box and hits it straight to the goalkeeper. I'm sorry, Sloboslai is rubbish, man. That guy is absolute trash. I'm going to keep it real. That guy is rubbish, bro. Absolutely rubbish. No composure. No composure from the guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And Curtis Jones showed him levels today. I'm going to keep it real. He showed him levels, bro. Showed him absolute levels. Absolute levels. But yeah, Darwin into Curtis Jones. Sanchez wins the ball, but obviously takes it around him. No pen. Cole Palmer shot goes over the bar. Cole Palmer was so poor today, man. So poor today. And I rate Cole Palmer. And that was the first half. Really, 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 really poor. The way Chelsea started that second half, they were active. I can't lie. Chelsea second half came out, threw ball into Jackson. He received the ball early, scores, goes to VAR, but you could see in the VAR he was onside. One of the Liverpool defenders are keeping him onside. Scores. Good movement from Jackson and really, really good finish. But then after that, Liverpool reacts. You got to give Liverpool props. Liverpool react. Salah cross into Jones. Obviously, he controls it. Sanchez doesn't control his box, doesn't make himself big, doesn't make the goal small and come out and claim the ball from Jones. And yeah, he taps it in. Good goal from Jones, man. He deserved it, bro. The guy was playing really, really well. Really, really, really well. Ball into Gakpo, all the time in the world. All the time in the world for Gakpo. All the time in the world. And this guy absolutely skies it. And it's like, bro, where's the composure? And this is why I don't necessarily rate Gakpo that highly, bro. Because he goes for a little patch, but then there's like chances like that. It's like, how are you missing that? How are you missing that? Do you know what I mean? I think Gakpo should have scored that. Nobody was there. Nobody was there. He was completely unmarked on the left-hand side. He could have just cut in and you know, he takes 2 touches to cut in and he skies it. Poor from Gakpo. Poor composure from Gakpo, in my opinion. I will be putting a link out as well. So big up to everyone that's locked in. I will be putting a link out. But yeah, Pedro Neto would have run in the box. Pedro Neto looked like he was trying to just make something out of nothing because he had no support. He was going forward. Nobody else was really doing much. As soon as Trent comes off, I think Pedro Neto grew more into the game. He actually looked more effective. And Pedro Neto runs into the box. Then the ball lands to Cole Palmer. Madueke is right there waiting, completely unmarked. Cole Palmer does not pass him the ball. Shoots and it hits off the defender. And it's like, where's the composure? Where is the composure here? Like, come on, bro. Like, where's the vision? Cole Palmer, poor decision making, poor shooting, poor pass. He was just poor today, Cole Palmer. You know, he wasn't affecting the game at all, man. Wasn't affecting the game at all. But Cole Palmer had a free kick that Vega should have scored from, really and truly. He should have at least worked the goalkeeper. At least worked the goalkeeper. It goes over the bar. And Chelsea could have nicked it. Chelsea could have nicked the result at the end. But unfortunately, they didn't. Liverpool held on. Neto with a ball into Nkunku, far post, end of the game, almost before the final whistle, and then Nkunku just can't tap it in and get to it in the far post. And yeah, man, listen, it's a game where, bro, I can't lie. A couple of players had really, really good games, and certain players had stinkers, bro. Absolute stinkers. Do you know what I'm saying? I think McAllister was calm. Obviously, he came in the 80th minute. Gravenberch was decent. Salah played well. Curtis Jones, man of the match. Van Dijk and Kanate had a decent game. Trent had a very, very good game. Very good game. And Liverpool, all in all, did enough. They did enough to win the game. Chelsea, there was things that they did well. At certain times, they didn't have the killer instinct, but the defense just let them down. The defense let them down. And it's yeah. Listen, I don't rate Badashile like that. I don't rate Colwill like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, James came off earlier. Vega at times gave Liverpool a bit of space. You know what I'm saying? For i.e. the Gakpo chance. Where was Vega in that instance? I think Caicedo and Lavia made them a lot better defensively. And I said this at the start of the season. When Chelsea have Lavia and Caicedo, they look a lot better defensively. When they don't have that midfield to accommodate for a centre-back pairing that I don't think is that great, they look like they can get got at defensively. They look easier to get got at defensively. I think Madueke, bro, this guy is just not all that. I remember there was a when the ball came into Madueke, the first touch was absolutely poor, man. Poor. Sancho wasn't effective in this game. I think Trent kept him silent. Pedro Neto came on while Trent was on the field. He kept him silent until he was substituted off for Gomez. Jackson had made some good opportunities, but all in all, not that great. Cole Palmer, bro, you're supposed to be the number 10, bro. What did you create today? You know, Cole Palmer's an absolute baller. He's a baller. I'll take him at Arsenal. But today, you were rubbish, bro. You were rubbish. You know, and then Maresca takes off Lavia to bring on Enzo. And what did Enzo really bring to the game? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what you really bring to the game. Like Chelsea need to be benching Colwill, and Sanchez cannot be starting for them, especially in a big game like this. I'm sorry, both of them have shown that they're either not ready or they're not good enough. I personally think Sanchez ain't good enough. He looks like a goalkeeper that makes irrational mistakes like that. I've seen enough of them at Arsenal. You can't be starting Sanchez. And Colwill, bro, this kid is just too, I don't know what, because the thing is, it's not only the penalty that Colwill gave. He did it. He was being reckless in his challenges to Mo Salah and other Liverpool players before he gave away the penalty, taking out Curtis Jones. That's the thing. He was already being reckless before that decision. So for me, nah, man. Listen, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be like, nah, this guy's got a whole bench, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Both teams, I mean, listen, it was a game that was, you know, who's gonna capitalize on whose mistakes. You know, there was a couple of times Jackson had through balls, and Liverpool didn't deal with it. You know, Liverpool, luckily, you know, they caught Jackson off on the offside trap, but you know, they weren't really pinning Jackson's runs. He just wasn't receiving the ball quick enough. But it was just really who made the most mistakes, and Liverpool were the team that were the more clinical off of the Chelsea mistakes. That's how I see it. But yeah, it was a good game in terms of it was entertaining. There was a lot of entertainment. You know what I mean? There was a lot of entertainment in the game, and it was definitely a game I enjoyed in that aspect. Colwill ain't a good defender. I hear it, bro. I hear it. StreamYard been having a mazza on a lot of channels today, bro. It's been starting since yesterday. I don't know what's going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't get what's been going on, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sanchez, bro. This guy is a liability, bro. This guy is an absolute liability, bro. Lavia was class. I agree. I think Lavia played well. Would you take Salah? Of course, I'd take Salah. You know what I mean? Was very passive, bro. Sancho was very passive. I didn't, bro. Still not getting over that Sancho pen. I think Maresca was monitoring Lavia as a precaution. If he's monitoring him, why is he starting him then? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I thought Caicedo done pretty decent. I can't lie. He could have been subbed earlier on as well. I think Caicedo played well. I agree with that. I think Caicedo played well as well. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that, bro. Erratic-ism cost us the game. Yeah, you guys were erratic at certain stages. I agree. Northside Liverpool, we grew once we scored the pen. Yeah, that's when you guys actually started playing football. Once Chelsea gave you the pen. If Chelsea didn't concede that pen, yeah, and actually kept their nerve, I reckon Chelsea could have went on to win this game. I'll be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Need to bin Sanchez and all our centre-backs, including our backups. Yeah, I don't really rate any of them. I'll be real with you, bro. I wouldn't rate any of them. Northside, Hossam was giving props to Chelsea and reckons they'll make fourth. Yeah, listen, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Trent disrespect is over Sancho and Neto pocketed. Our backline, bar James, let us down. Big up Northside, big up my G. Chelsea weren't bad today. Sanchez should leave. Reece James should not have started. He's been out for ages. Showed on the second goal. We need someone to partner Colwill, and then Chelsea could chat. Partner Colwill, bro. I think he needs to be benched. I've never rated this guy. I said this to Carefree Lewis. Big up to my G, Carefree Lewis. I don't rate Colwill like that. I don't, bro. I don't think he's that great. Big up Northside. There was hardly any contact Northside. It looked to me that there was enough contact, bro. I felt like there was enough contact for it to be a foul on Salah, in my opinion. But yeah, man, I just keep thinking it's me. Liverpool and Chelsea weren't that amazing. Liverpool is defo gettable at Anfield. Yeah, both sides are gettable, but you have to put them to the sword. You know what I mean? Still side, free side. You know what I mean? Big up, man. What's this? Big up, familia. Best game of the season so far. Big up my bro Northside in the chat. It was entertaining, bro. It was entertaining because it had a lot of decisions. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of decisions there. Do you know what I mean? That people will probably argue about. But like I said, I think the challenge of Sanchez on Curtis Jones, the first one, I think it was right. I think VAR got that right. He won the ball. It's not a penalty. I think they got it right. I think the yellow card as well with the pullback. I think that was the right decision as well. Only a yellow. I really can't remember a decision where I'm like, well, I think the referee effed up or VAR effed up. More contact on the Sancho one than the Jones one. Okay. Colwill ain't a good defender. Colwill's a scrub next to JT, will be binned in a year. I hear that Chelsea should have had 10 men. It's been like this with Colwill since last season. It's very frustrating. I hear it, bro. I hear it. You know, if he's playing like that every week, then it's mad. Some Chelsea man were trying to put Colwill into conversations of being top 3 centre backs in the Nah, bro, not for me. Not for me. I'm sorry, not for me. I don't rate him, bro. If Chelsea got like the players I rate, yeah, Chelsea got a lot of good players. Pedro Neto, baller. Caicedo, baller. Lavia, baller. Palmer, baller. Do you know what I'm saying? Sancho, he's a baller. May have not played well today, baller. Jackson is a decent striker. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Chelsea have got players, bro. You know what I mean? Jean Felix. You know what I mean? Baller. Nkunku, good player. You know what I mean? We're yet to see the best out of him, but Colwill, nah, bro. I don't think he's all that. I don't think he's all that. Academy defenders are rubbish. I finally had enough. Slobo needs to be sold, giving him enough time to show his worth. Yeah, bro, he's not good enough. Slobo's not good enough, bro. Slobo, bro. This guy, bro. You guys are on the break. This guy has no pressure, bro. And this guy just hits it straight at the goalkeeper. I don't see what this guy brings. And before, when I've called out Slobo slide, I've heard some Liverpool fans say to me, oh, but Northside, look at his athleticism, bro. This ain't Olympics, bro. This ain't a 100-meter sprint. This ain't javelin. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Come on. It's not just about being able to run around the place, bro. That filo da puta is rubbish. His decision-making, rubbish. Finishing, rubbish. Baller IQ, rubbish. Like, I don't understand what Slobo brings, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Curtis Jones was running the show and he was playing further back. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm not a Liverpool fan. You don't want to keep him, keep him. I don't really give a crap. You know what I'm saying? I don't support your club. But if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be like, yo, Slobo, sorry, bro. You need to bounce. Recruit the money ASAP, bro. You know what I mean? Recoup the money ASAP. I will be putting a link out as well. Big up to everyone that's locked in. I will be putting a link out. Let me get through a lot of the comments. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up, big up, big up. It was night and day with maturity from both sides. Yeah, but this is the thing, man. This is the thing, and this is why I said Liverpool. Yeah, they could always edge the game. It was hard for me that I didn't really call one, but I said, look, Liverpool got the experience. They got proven winners, and when you got proven winners, these are the games where it matters. You know what I mean? They've got players that have been there and done that under Klopp and won titles and won leagues and won cups. And do you know what I'm saying? This type of thing teams need. It gives you an advantage. It gives you more experience, even if you're not playing to your best potential. You know, and this is what it is. This is what it is. Obviously, Chelsea don't have that. You know, they got a very, very young team, a young manager. It's going to take them some time. Chelsea got things that are good about their game, but they need to work on that defense. That defense needs to be. It needs to be handled because it's not good enough. Caicedo, Neto, and Lavia, I thought were Chelsea standouts. I agree. I think Caicedo balled out, Lavia balled out. But it goes without say that partnership is their best partnership, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Lavia played really, really well in the first half. Caicedo did really well as well. And not only defensively, even going forward and transitioning with the ball, I think they did really well. Really well. Pedro Neto showed heart. He showed desire. He showed that he wanted to get Chelsea ahead. You know what I'm saying? And that guy was causing Liverpool a couple of problems still. I think he did well. I think all three of them played well. I agree, bro. I agree. Having a team full of inexperience will cost you games, but our owners are idiots to realize that. Yeah, it's true. It's true, bro. It's absolutely true. I said we'll double cover the wings, and we did. We played from the back and stayed defensively composed. Wanted more possession, though. But this is the thing. This is what Slots kind of got you lot doing, though, Lauren. Big up to Lauren as well. My familia in the building. He's been doing that. He's been making you lot look a lot better defensively and going, but not compromising you guys going forward. You had a lot of chances today. You know what I mean? Like Gakpo could have scored. Slobberslide could have scored. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Jones could have scored more goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Salah could have scored today. You know what I mean? Like you lot had a lot of opportunities to score. You could have scored even more goals. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's a lot more balanced the way he plays football. But yeah, he's got you lot playing well. It was interesting to see how both managers would react. I think Maresca, obviously, I understood why he brought off Lavia to a degree, but I felt like Lavia was playing the best. Like Cole Palmer really and truly should have been the one to come off. Like, let's be real. Like out of that midfield, the one that was performing the worst was Cole Palmer. Like Caicedo was playing well, Lavia was playing well. I don't understand why you're taking off Lavia to a degree. Like Cole Palmer's the one that needs to come out. He wasn't playing well. He was not affecting the game. He was not doing anything. Pedro Neto was doing his job plus more. Do you know what I mean? Like that was a decision that I didn't really understand why he did that. I get why he bought off Neto for Sancho. I think it wasn't a game where, you know, the passive passing of Sancho would work. this ain't the game for that. You needed some legs. You need someone that's going to get up and down and actually, take on the fullback and try and, drive forward. I get that. But then, taking off Badashile, bringing on Badashile, like, why are you leaving Colwill? Like, Colwill was rubbish. If any changes needed to be made, was Colwill and Sanchez, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand. I don't understand. Nkunku for Madueke, I think, could have come. That should have happened a lot earlier. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a played Nkunku in the 10, maybe. Try it in the 10. I mean, Cole Palmer wasn't working in the 10. Try something different. But for Cole Palmer to see 90 minutes, I don't understand it. If anyone can explain to me what he did to deserve 90 minutes, please let me know. But I don't think he deserved 90 minutes, bro. I don't believe he deserved 90 minutes. Trent was fantastic. Trent played very, very well. Very, very well today. Very, very well, Trent. If it wasn't for Curtis Jones playing so well, it probably would have, man of the match probably would have been Trent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do, viewing, you need leadership in the room. You pass that captain's armband around like a blunt party, like a blunt out party. Bro, this is what I mean. That's what I mean. Badashile, the Sassy, Colwill, all rubbish. The directors need to be sacked. This is what I mean. Like, I hear Chelsea fans saying which one they prefer. For me, them, it's much of a muchness. They're all average. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, anyway, I feel like they're average. They are not the Chelsea players that I rate. And I rate a lot of Chelsea players. I rate a lot of Liverpool players. Like, I don't rate Gomez. Like, Gomez for Liverpool, for me, isn't a player that's that great. I don't rate him. Like, I really don't rate him. I don't think he's that great. But that's just me. I just think you guys need better centre-backs, bro. Like, I just think the whole argument between all of them, like, you just need better, bro. These men are just not good enough. If you want to send them out on loan and you think that they could become one, then cool. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm putting out the link. Obviously, Liverpool fans and Chelsea fans, you guys are priority than the rest. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how quickly you guys jump on. And yeah, man, let's go. Yo, what you telling me, bro?
Yo, Northside, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Elijah, what are you saying, bro? What's your thoughts on your Chelsea today taking the L to Liverpool?
Listen, what I've got to say is that we were poor, but it wasn't particularly that bad. You know, we went toe to toe with Liverpool. I mean, I saw the stats. We had more chances than them. We dominated Liverpool from start to finish. We were great, in terms of the performance. But honestly, man, our Robert Sanchez and our defense were absolutely shocking today. Like, you were white Northside in your title. They cost Chelsea because, look at the first goal. Like, Levi Cole gave the ball away. Then he decides to foul Curtis Jones, didn't win the ball, gave the penalty, because before that, we started off really well in this game. We really did. But after we got the penalty, after they conceded the penalty, Liverpool were the much better team. So, like, listen, if we could have won this game if our defense were just focused and doing their job, but none of them did. Like, Cole was shocking, Tosi was terrible, Robert Sanchez, horrible, Gusto and Reece James were not good at it today. I think the only best players on the pitch were Caicedo and Lavia, and that's basically it. Madueke had some decent moments in the first half, but the second half he fall off. The same goes for Jadon Sancho. Jackson scored, but I don't think he was on it today. And I have to tell you, Palmer, I rate the guy, but tonight he was absolutely poor. He was shocking, like decision making, the shooting, like he was a ghost in this game. So yeah, Palmer, man, 2 games in, not been particularly that great. So listen, it's a loss, but we didn't get better this time. But we still have a lot of work to do. And I just hope in the drain transfer window we sign a better goalkeeper because Sanchez is shocking. Like quality centre backs, and we definitely do need a striker because Jackson is not a bad player, but the fact that we didn't sign like a prolific striker, like an experienced striker, the likes of Victor Osimhen, Ivan Toney, all that stuff, I just knew this team would not be finishing the top 4. So if you're serious right now, I just hope we just spend it right because I want to see Chelsea finish in the top for the trophy, because if we don't do that, it's another failure for me. So these owners have got to spend January choice window, and they've got to spend it right, because otherwise it will be the same thing, same new season, new manager, same old Chelsea. It's as simple as that. So I'm frustrated. We won this bad, but defensively we were shocking, and yeah, man, individual mistakes cost us the big win tonight. So that's my thoughts on this game.
What do you make of this quickly before I bring in Zir and I bring on and then individually everyone can have their say. What do you think on this? Sancho pen call was bad, stepped on Sancho's foot. I'll be real, I didn't see that one. So fair, I'm not gonna actually challenge that because I didn't see that one. What do you make of that one, bro?
I mean, for me, I think I'm just 50-50, but if you want me to be honest, I think that was a penalty, because Trent stamped on Sancho's foot before before Sancho turns the ball. So for me, that's a penalty, But listen, well, I had to talk about referees, but listen, you could probably say the same thing, that the referee wasn't great for Liverpool, because Tosin was very lucky to stay on that pitch, because he did what Saliba done yesterday. So listen, the referee was terrible for Chelsea, but he was also terrible for Liverpool. So I don't want to talk about referees, because it was our mistakes that cost us this win. But like I said, the referee was bad, but we was worse, especially defensively. So yeah, that's all I've got to say on that one.
No, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Zay, what you say? Why are you in the Newcastle? This filo da puta. Why are you in the Newcastle? What's going on here?
Because I'm straight with you, man. Allow it.
Nah.
Noon.com on this, noon.com, bro. You can go shop for items that you'd find on Amazon on this. So, hey, listen, allow it.
Good price, yeah? You give me good price.
Yeah.
You give me good price, yeah? Give me good price.
Good prices, don't worry, bro. This is not my company, so don't ask me about prices, you know what I mean?
What'd you make
you know what?
game,
but jokes aside, before I say it, it's actually very cheap to get from here, by the way, compared to like if you go to stores. Like example, this mic, I got it from this application, by the way. I got this from the application. So
there you go, guys, man. You know what I mean? There you go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's 200 riyals cheaper. On the real though, listen, I actually thought that Chelsea, I think it's not just their defense and goalkeeper as much as you guys are correct, because I do think they were sleeping in a lot of moments. Third, like Cole Palmer, I agree with you 100%. He was atrocious today. Nothing against him, but he was actually awful. I actually thought when Nkunku came on as well, just while talking about Palmer, I don't think subbing him off would have been the answer. I would have thought maybe play him more on the right. You put like Nkunku in the middle and you keep Neto on the left, because Neto on the left was actually doing his thing. That's just how I see it. Sancho was not bad, but yeah. But I actually didn't think Sancho was bad neither. Sancho, right? He's like he basically he'll try to beat a man, but then he won't make the decision needed in the final third, and that also matters, But that's why I always say IQ kind of matters more than the technical ability. You know what I mean? Just for you to have an idea there. I thought Nicholas Jackson made good runs. I actually think his finishing is starting to improve more so than before. That's where we have to give credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I thought Caicedo Lavia did good. Although I have to say, in the first half, because when I was doing the watching, I noticed and I saw the game. I noticed that Caicedo was holding on to his knee. So I was thinking maybe he should have been subbed off. However, he did find a way to get himself back into the game despite getting hurt. So that's a good thing. I thought Vega, when he came on, now I'm confused. Is he a left back or a midfielder? Because I saw him left back. So
but
I
don't know. I mean, Elijah,
no, he's a left back. He's a left back.
Yeah, I don't know, but he was inverting a lot. He was like inverting a lot, and that gave so much space over there. Listen, as a whole, I just feel like with Chelsea, like from their perspective, I feel like the defense was sleeping. I thought Sanchez was a bozo. You know what I mean? Like he just doesn't impose himself enough, especially for that goal that Curtis Jones scored. I'm like, like I've seen Manuel Neuer as my goalkeeper, and that's the type of goalkeeper that Maresca wants him to be. Clearly, I mean, he wants ball playing and he wants some type of sweeper keepers. If you're gonna be that guy, you're gonna need to know when to impose yourself and make the goal smaller. He didn't do that. He didn't do that, and this is something that's not gonna help. I think they need to look for a goalkeeper. Listen, you guys are gonna call me crazy, but even though I did think that they weren't as good, I don't really think they're as bad as y'all make it out to be. For when Badishile came on, I actually thought he wasn't amazing. Don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna be that much of an idiot, but I actually thought he done okay. You know, better than when Tosin and what's his name, Colwill were there. I think Tosin. I agree with the Chelsea fan. He should have been sent off. He actually should have been sent off. He got lucky that he didn't get a booking there. Listen, Liverpool. Hey, listen, Northside, you had a good performance.
There we go. Let's look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. Leave me alone. Let Arsenal lose one game. Look how happy this filo da puta is, bro.
You had a better performance than Saliba.
Listen, bro. I would every day I have a better performance than my football club, innit? So I'm always at least a 9 out of 10 performance.
No, but I thought Liverpool done alright as well. The chance was good as well.
Yeah, I think so. Josh, what are you saying, bro? You agree with Zir?
Yeah, I agree with. First of all, thanks for having me on.
Big up
with the panel. Big up the chat as well. Yeah, I think I agree with both the guys. The game itself was like very like when you look at the chances created and stuff, it's like it wasn't a great game in that regard, but it was exciting because both teams were trying to go for it. 5 things that I took away from the game was one, Chelsea's. We're here in it. It's that time. 5 things that I took away from the game was I think Chelsea's bench is disgustingly underrated. I think it's so good. Like some of the players that they can bring off the bench is ridiculous. Like Sancho didn't have a great game. Trent was very good, handled him. And then at halftime, Pedro. I forgot this guy even played for Chelsea because they've got so many players. It just came out and I was thinking, oh my days. But yeah, I think and our defense, I think is quite underrated in my opinion. I think the way maybe not as individuals, but as a defensive structure, I think it's actually quite underrated and it's going under the radar. We're able to prevent a lot of chances, a lot of players from getting into our opposition box and creating the stopping the last pass from and yeah, because Chelsea didn't create a hell of a lot. Number 3, Mo Salah age is just a number, man. He's that guy. 2 different left backs, a lot younger than him. One is incredibly tall. Gusto is very quick and athletic as well, and he was handling both of them very well. Scored the goal, got an assist. The only thing he's missing is got a new hairline. The only thing he's missing is the contract. Number 4. I've run out of things to say already. I didn't come very prepared.
You need a script, bro. You need a script.
I know.
You need a teleprompter they can read off of, you know?
You need Edu's 180 pages, bro.
Yeah,
there you go.
I need 118 pages of reasons why we played well and reasons why we're doing amazing. No, but honestly though, no, jokes aside though, the one thing that has been a hallmark of Slot is 1, the defense, 2, the midfield, the phase 1 build up, the midfield, building up from the midfield is getting better. But if you look at the game overall, I think as good as we have been, I think we can still be better, and that's understandable because I don't want to make excuses or nothing like that. But we have to understand it's a new manager. Chelsea are going through it as well. It's not just about coaching the players to play the manager's vision. It's uncoaching the players from the previous manager. Yeah, I'm not saying Klopp is a bad manager or anything, or Poch is a bad manager or anything like that. But they had certain traits. Their teams had certain traits that the new managers don't want them to play that way. So from a Liverpool perspective, it's the phase 1 build up is a lot different. And again, we just need to the manager needs time is basically. So that's why I think that even though that we've played well, we still got room for improvement. So yeah, I think that's the main thing. So that's the main takeaway for me. And also the fact that, look, I don't expect us to win the title. I expected Arsenal and Man City to be up there as number 1 and number 2, whoever in whichever particular order. But at the same time, I'm glad that we're not making it easy for them. Do you know what I mean? I want them to. I know you don't get any medals for that, but for your first season to look this good, And if you can stay looking this good, I think it bodes well for the subsequent seasons, if you know what I'm saying. But that's all I've got to say.
Don't you think it puts pressure on your ownership? Because the fans are obviously going to get behind Slot because they're seeing that, the transition from Klopp to Slot hasn't been a dramatic fall off. Like, you've maintained a certain level that you should be aiming to get Champions League football. Now it's down to the ownership to be like, yo, why are you not backing this guy? Like, this guy is doing well with the players that he has. There's things that need to improve, but there's only so far a manager can take a team. He needs players. He needs more of his players. He needs certain positions that need to be strengthened. He needs an upgrade on Slobosly, for an example. I think he was probably your worst player out of all your players. I think he was the worst. He was really poor. What do you think?
Well, listen, I'll be real with you. I hate my ownership, so there's nothing to say on that matter, man. Fuck them. Oh, wait, sorry. Apologies. My fault. I know. Yeah, bun them, man. Bun that old bastard, man. Look, do you know how cheap this ownership is, yeah? Listen. Let me tell you how cheap this ownership is, right? So his second wife here is Linda, right? Yeah, Linda Pizzuti Henry. She's worn that same red dress for 14 years. This woman has not worn a different dress every time she comes to Anfield. Same dress. And you want my manager to get players, additional players. You want me to put pressure on my ownership. The wife can't even put pressure on John. What do you want me to do? What do you want us to do? There is no such thing as pressure. These lot don't care, man. I'm just hoping. The only thing I'm hoping right now is that they want to buy the Boston Celtics, I think, and they don't have the money for it. So I'm hoping they sell us to someone else. Sorry?
Who said that?
I thought it was them. I think it's them. I'm not sure though.
What do you mean? Say again?
What do you mean?
Because you said they're looking to buy Boston Celtics. I think it is them. I could be wrong, but
yeah. FSG are looking to buy the Boston Celtics, I think, and they can't. Right now, I don't think they can afford it. So, I believe on their portfolio, like of teams that they own, I think we are the most expensive, which makes sense. So I'm hoping we can.
You're the cash cow, bro. You're the cash cow. You know what I mean?
So I'm hoping that they can sell us to a better ownership, and they can buy the Boston Celtics and do their madness. So that's fine.
I hear that, man. I hear that. Now big up Josh. Love every single time. Rashid, what you saying, bro? You agree with Josh and Zir? Well, what's your thoughts on this game, bro?
Yeah, what you saying, family? Northside, you're right, Guru, the whole panel. Do you know what? After 8 games, I think Slot is a dangerous man, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like if it clicks, he might do something crazy this year. You know, I personally feel like he can get first. He can actually win this. If nobody gets injured, he might actually win this, bro. It was an exciting game, bro. I'm bored of Arsenal.
Thing is, they have a tough schedule.
They do. I know that they only play Chelsea, but the way they're playing football is it's exciting, bro. It's something you want to watch. Do you really want to watch Arsenal? No, you don't. You just watch it because just grew up watching Arsenal, I guess. But it's not really. It's boring football. Do you want to park the bus and just hope that you score the first chance you get? Nah, Liverpool creates, and they miss a lot. If Liverpool don't miss a lot, they would have won. They would have won a lot of Premier Leagues, a lot of Premier Leagues. But I just like the way they play football, bro. It's every time is different. Long, short, in the middle. They create all sorts of play. But I wanted to ask, the Jota incident. Do you think it's a red?
Which one?
I thought it was a red personally. I thought it was a red.
Yeah.
Which the one where he got taken down?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Wait, Jonathan, do you mean the one of the Chelsea defender?
Yeah. He's talking about Tosin, when Tosin got a yellow. I
think it should have been a red. I think it should have been a red personally.
The difference is,
to be honest, guys.
I think it's yellow. Go on, Josh. Go on.
I think
no. The reason why it's not a red is because of the fact the difference between the Ivan Nilsson one is that you see the positioning of Saliba and Tosin. Tosin is kind of grappling with him, so he can technically still get ahead of him. Whereas Ivan Nilsson actually has kind of gotten space between himself and Saliba, so he has grass to run into. Jota doesn't have grass to run into, so it's always going to be a yellow card.
And the ball's going into Colwill because Colwill's there as well. So he's not necessarily going to get there first because the ball's actually going towards Colwill. So he's not going to win that ball. He's not going to get to it. Colwill's going to get to that and clear that. So it's not a straight on goal.
Colwill is rapid as well, so you can't forget that.
But he already turned him. He already turned him. Like he already turned him. Like he already turned him. He already turned him.
Jota don't have that after. He doesn't have that. He's quick, but he hasn't got the afterburners. Whereas Ivan Nilsson has got afterburners. Like Saliba would have to really like go hit top speed to catch up with him if he didn't take him out. Personally, for me, I don't really think. I'm not sure if that Saliba a red card is actually a red card, but that's a separate conversation. There's too much space. There's too much space.
Josh, but the thing is, like, it's not like the refs can take into account a player's pace to call a foul, if that makes sense. Right?
I understand that. I understand that.
Yeah, but I think Chelsea's defense is terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Take them all out, all of them. If I was a Chelsea fan, you know what I'm saying, out all of them, Sanchez as well. Sanchez, he should be the backup. He should be the backup. Let's be honest. He should be the backup in my opinion. But I think they controlled I think Liverpool controlled the game at times. I think they kept Cole Palmer quiet, which is very hard to do. To keep Cole Palmer quiet, that's hard to do. I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't have pace, but the guy's techie. So you can't really control players like that. So wow, that's why I was kind of shocked. I was kind of surprised. I thought maybe Palmer would thrive in a game like this because Liverpool all go in. They go in. So I thought maybe Palmer were gonna find some spaces and everything. They didn't. They caught him neat every time. But I think Nicholas Jackson was doing well. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Unpopular opinion, man. If he has a good coach, I think he might do something. He's got. Do you know what he has? Look, when it comes to a striker, I'm worried if he doesn't get chances. Does that make sense? But obviously not to the extent. Obviously, Nicholas Jackson has done it for a long time. But like, if he doesn't get chances, Nicholas Jackson always gets chances, bro. Every game I watch, I get to watch. He always gets chances. So I think, Liverpool, I think most of the team played well. To be honest. I think, but like I said, Slot, man, hey, he's a dangerous man. Northside, watch out. Guru, watch out, man. Watch out, bro. Hey, we've got another. Now it's a problem. Now it's free. Now it's City, Liverpool, and Arsenal, which we didn't want, did we? We didn't want that.
Believe. Just believe. Logic. Just believe.
Damn, they bought you, brown envelope. I
hear that, man. Listen, I hear that, Rashid. Big up, man.
Bro, that's my opinion of the game, bro. I loved the game, though. It was a nice game to watch, to be honest.
It's a good game for the neutral. I can't lie. Timmy, we'll go Timmy, then we'll go Lex.
Quickly, listen,
Timmy, bro.
Sorry, one second. Listen, I'm gonna jump out, but thank you for having me on. Big up the panel as always, man.
Come on, bro.
Like the video, man. Peace out. Peace out, gents.
Big up, Josh, man. Big up, bro.
Big up.
Timmy, bro, what are you saying before we go to Lex? Lex looks like
Lord,
he's on the time. Go on, Timmy.
Lord have mercy on my life. Well, first of all, I see most of y'all Liverpool fans. I'm the only guy, fighting for my club. Northside's had me on before. Thank you for having me on again. But our defense, Jesus Christ. What? Like, because I don't think that, as much as Arne Slot is a great manager, I don't think he fully outclassed Maresca as if they were just absolutely dominating us. We had passages of play, especially like the first 20 minutes, where we could have had goals and had shots on target, but our players just can't perform. There's a difference between Van Dijk and Tosin Adebayo, bro, and Levi Colwill, bro. And these guys try to tell me, and the thing is, I love our attack. Our attack is great. But these guys have bought 15 wingers. And how many center backs, bro? And you're telling me Chalobah can't get in the team. And Buddy Shields getting subbed on. It's not. And Colwill, and listen, I love Colwill, but Colwill can't defend. He needs to have a proper defender beside him. It's not Fofana, because Fofana's a bozo. Buddy Shields a bozo. Tosin is a bozo.
Why do Chelsea fans like Colwill? What's the story with this? What Why?
From an
I don't
attacking,
get
from
it.
an
Man just
attacking
said he
sense,
can't defend you, but I like him. I don't get it.
from an attacking
What's
sense,
going
from
on?
an attacking sense, you need there needs to be a partnership. Colwill, there needs to be Colwill, and then there needs to be someone who's more aggressive, right? It can't
But
just be
Colwill is already aggressive. That's why he got the penalty.
What do you mean by that? Yeah,
That's
because
different.
Arsenal got Saliba. Yeah, that a lot of times he does like defensively. Yeah, like 9 times out of 10, Saliba defensively is on point. Then we've got Gabriel as an example with the partnership that he's good on set pieces, but he doesn't do bozo stuff. So when you're saying that you need Colwill and he's technical, well, and he's good at the attacking stuff, what attacking stuff? Because as a centre back, you need to defend. If you're going to attack, you're going to attack from set pieces. Is he great at set pieces? I haven't seen him be great at set pieces. So I don't understand why you have to have Colwill. This guy,
I'm not saying you have
he's
to.
not necessarily, he's aggressive in the worst way. You see the way that we talk about like Romero this season hasn't really been like erratic, but the way that we talk about Romero, we gotta start talking about Colwill, bro. Because Romero actually, even though he's been erratic, he's removed that from his game and he's become a better defender. Now we're looking at Colwill and it's like, bro, this guy's kicking everyone all over the place, bro. And really and truly, he could have cost you 2 penalties in this game. Let's be honest, bro. He's been erratic, and he gives defenders like this, give the referee reason to make a call. And you already know everybody's not happy with the referee, not just Arsenal fans. Everybody's not happy. You can't have an erratic defender like that because more time than not, it's going to go against you. So I don't understand why a lot of Chelsea fans are like, "Oh, it was so good." I don't get that.
Can I explain it? I think erratic is a good word for it. What I meant by aggressive, you said aggressive in the wrong way. He doesn't push up enough in terms of like he's always dropping off and things like that. He only likes to slide tackle when they're in the penalty box for some reason. But when they're outside of the box, he doesn't like the pressure strikers. He's like he's a excuse my language. He's a pussyo in that form where he doesn't like to challenge strikers, where he likes to back off them. And
he shouldn't be.
He likes to slide tackle right through them. What I meant was progressive passing, but at the same time, I'm starting to get annoyed. Honestly, he is frustrating me though, because like I'm tired of seeing these yellow cards and red cards because this guy doesn't know how to defend. He's backing off strikers that aren't even that good. How are you backing off Nunez, bro? He stinks. You're backing off of stinky strikers, bro? You can't fight with anyone.
Nunez doesn't stink, man. Come on. I don't know why they hate with Nunez.
Goal in 17.
He brings a lot.
1 goal in 17, bro. And people like Devante Jackson. Nah, bro. You guys you're never allowed to make fun of Jackson ever again if you like Nunez.
No.
You're not allowed.
As in, he's a tricky player. Let's be honest. Nunez is a tricky player. He's a tricky player. He's not that easy.
Why is he a lone striker? Play him in a 2.
A
lone striker who's 2 and 17? I don't know about that, bro.
I think there's too much praise outside of these days. There's too much praise for a player outside their actual role. Like his main role is not to progress the ball. His main role is to defend. Progressing the ball out from the back is a bonus. Yeah, if he's great at defending, pass to the fullback. Let the fullback progress the ball. Like why are you so weak at your primary job and then being celebrated? Is that the same thing that we had with like when we used to play Xhaka as like a DM, but the guy can't defend. Eventually it costs us. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you need players. If you're going to play players in certain positions require certain quality. If the player does not possess that, then you either question, is that his main role? Is that his best role? Or he's just not good enough to play in that position for us. And he needs to go find that somewhere else. I don't understand it, bro. Like honestly.
No, we need more center backs, man. That's what I'm saying. Like the only other left-sided option we have is Bozo with
6 center backs. What do you mean? You have like 6 center backs.
They all stink. That's the thing. They all stink. One center back that we have, and I'm like, this is a good player. I don't give a damn. People are like, oh, you're being spoiled. I don't give a damn. All of them stink. What am I supposed to do?
They do.
Sit here and watch this shit? Nah, man. Buy someone else.
No, the thing is with you guys, it's like with a defender, you need that experience, yeah? But you're on this youth thing right now, and it's like your ownership just refuses to buy experienced players. You need just one in a defender. And then Colwill is not that bad, in my opinion. He's not that bad. With good leadership, he can improve. But
we're depending on Colwill for. Have you guys seen the front? Depending on Colwill for leadership, they're saying he has more aura. What? People are listening to him in the dressing room. Are you okay?
Believe,
I'm
man.
22. I'm 22 years old. I know Moses ain't listening to me. So
Bro.
how are people listening to Levi Colwill? That does not make any sense to me. That's crazy.
That's my listen. If I'm obviously, I'm not a Chelsea fan. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm like all them centre backs, get rid of all of them. Restart, get rid of all of them, and go get a proper partnership. Real talk, bro. Because I'm not convinced by any of them. It's like one defender, you guys say, "Oh, this guy's erratic. Oh, this guy's good at going forward. This guy, bro, which one's good at defending, bro? They're centre backs, bro. Which one's good at defending? Like, let's stop the nonsense, bro. Which one's good at defending? None of them. Okay, get rid of them. Because, bro, you man do that all the time. Send them out on loan and then sell them. They're not good enough. Let's be real. Like, for where you guys want to be, like I said, I don't care. If, as an Arsenal fan, I hope you keep them centre-backs. Because I don't believe in any of them. The real talk, bro. Like, when I say about the players from Chelsea that I would take, most of them, like, I don't think Gusto was that bad today. I don't think he was that bad today. I think Reece James is quality, but is he fit enough? That's the problem with him. It's more fitness than a quality thing, because I think he's quality. The rest of your players that I rate are not your goalkeepers and not your defenders, bro. Like it's more your midfield and your attackers that I think are quality, that I would even take at Arsenal. So that's just me, bro, personally. Yeah. Lex, what are you saying, bro? You're sitting back like a demon right now. What are you saying?
Just a chill, you see it. Just a relax and soak up the liquor when you see it. Don't know, say, man have a little hatred for Arsenal, so it's wonderful to them lose by any means necessary, cheated on us. I don't give a fuck. And yeah, it's just one of them things, dog. It's a good thing for actually beat Chelsea, you get me? Because them pretty much on the ascendancy. Thank God so them keep on us 100 and them defense not that great. But it also speaks to our team and what we've been able to do with what we have. You get what I say? So, for instance, Chelsea once again winning the transfer market, but not winning anything else in it. So we're just going to work with that. You see, let's go and win the transfer market, Chelsea. Big up. And yeah, but then is the next thing too is that when you realize, when you look on the Liverpool team, you get to realize, all right, cool, we never really did anything in the summer, but now it's looking like we never really had to do anything. Yeah? Even though, in my opinion, I think we should have done something, like something that would see us win that Nottingham Forest game, innit? Probably a proper goal scorer, maybe another 6. Who knows? You get me? But at this point in time, I'm just glad we were able to replace Klopp with someone who so far has done a good job and has potential for the future. You get me? So that's just a good feeling so far. So right now, let's just see where it goes, innit?
You don't sound mad excited, bro. You don't come on, man.
Man, just calm, man. Just calm. No, man. You see, all right, look. You know when the real excitement will come next week.
Look at this guy.
When some side lose 2 on the bounce. No hate directed to you on our side. It's just that unfortunately you're an Arsenal fan. You can't really help it. Sometimes we just fall in a little hole and we just can't come out. So
throw the rope down, man. Get me out of the hole, man. Throw the rope.
You get me? Unfortunately, you get me. The football thing don't really work like that. You understand? Because you're gonna lose credibility and all of these things. You're gonna lose a couple fans because them say, "Oh, I thought you're," and then the haters are gonna be like, "Oh, we knew you weren't an Arsenal fan." Blah blah blah. So we just stick with that. Hopefully, one day, for you at least. But for actual Arsenal, no day.
Bro, I've never met a Liverpool fan that hates Arsenal this much. I'm serious. And I've met hundreds of them.
Yeah, because, bro, let me tell you where this vendetta started, right? It wasn't like this. There was a time when man even used to root for Arsenal. Why? Because no matter how much you root for Arsenal, it really don't matter. But the reason this happened is because the man them start climb a ladder where we climb already. You get me? But them start climb the ladder and then start take we out of the conversation. And we still have players who already climbed the ladder. And we tell the man them say, yo, big man, when we were climbing the ladder, We did have to get a specific shoes. We did have to get specific gloves. We have to get headgear, and we also did have a strap to make sure say if we drop off of the ladder, we're down dead. You get me? You man just run up and feel like someone can run up the ladder like the ladder not dangerous. Like the ladder not have people that try to kick you off it and all of these things. No safety gear. You get me? As a matter of fact, all the safety gear in the world, but no equipment for actually get you to the top of the ladder. So Arsenal fans come and try to dismiss Liverpool and make it say, oh, we're the this and we're the that, and Arteta is the second best manager in the league and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, you man have a whole heap of things missing, you never buy the gloves, you don't have on the shoes. Yes, and have the helmet, but you need the additional equipment for climb. And then get a little harness. I don't know how the harness work, but quite possibly, maybe if you fall off of the ladder, who knows where you're going to go? You get me? Because if you fall off of the ladder, maybe Saliba gets sell, maybe Saka gets sell. Then Tutus will go back to the Arsenal of back in the days when they not sell Van Persie and Nasri and these man, and them man they just go other places and win trophies in it. So it's just a case where I got so upset because Arsenal fans always run up them mouth. Not you, Northside, not the league gunners of the world. Them man, they actually have sense. The other one, them are always big up them left backs and them center backs. Because, listen, mind you, praise all of the players they don't want. We have about 10 center backs. Why? Because Rice is a center back and Moreno is a center back. You have Calafiori as a center back. And then, we can go down the list. We don't even have right backs and left backs anymore. Even your right back and left back are center back. So we look at that and we say, all right, what did it take for us to get over the line? We had weaknesses. So we look, all right, brother. We looked at our weaknesses, right? And for the first time in my life, Liverpool actually looked at our weaknesses and said, all right, boom. We fixed the attack. All right, the midfield off. We fixed the midfield. All right, the defense was off. We went, boom, Van Dijk, Matip. Then we say, all of that structure got us to a Champions League final. But then we keep a battle of Champions League final. What did we do? We went and got a keeper. Then that got us to a Champions League trophy. And then by extension, we won the league. Now we look at Arsenal and we say, Arsenal, you have built up your team now. And it is decent. It is at a level where you can challenge. But what is the level to take you over the line? Arsenal fans are coming to me and saying that we are the team to go over the line. And I'm looking at it and I said, no, because you keep on depending on certain players that if those players don't play, you cannot win games. If a Saka doesn't play, you most likely draw a game that you were supposed to win or lose a game that you could have drawn. If Saliba were to get injured, Odegaard is injured, certain players get injured, then, we'll see where human can fall. We say, all right, we know what you need. You need a prolific goal scorer. A goal scorer, yeah, bro, look at it. If human can get Havertz to score goals, just get somebody else will score 5 more goals. You don't have to get like a Haaland. You get me? And you can have him in the team with Havertz. You don't have to get rid of Havertz since everybody love Havertz so much. You don't have to get rid of him. Just get a person like, just get a Gyökeres. Make him start over Havertz. Make we see what Gyökeres can do. Have a backup. Instead of selling Pepe or you sell Pepe, all right, get a backup for Saka. You get me? Martinelli out of form, art in backup is Trossard, but even Trossard is shaky at times. Oh, we have 6 attackers, blood. 6. You man just have a bunch of centre backs. Couple of them you play in midfield and some makeshift attackers. Bro, it's just not good enough. And I'm trying to tell these man, but these man just try to push us aside. Well, it's our time now. Liverpool in the corner. Unfortunately for you, man. unfortunately for you, man, your club does not want to do what you think they want to do. Your club wants to push a narrative that, oh, we're a family, and hoodwink you, man, kind of trick you, man. You get me? It's just like your wife. She make sure she cook the nicest dinner and the nicest this. But certain things she not do. But because she cook the nice dinner and thing, you say, all right, me work with that. But lo and behold, you say, why she smile so much when she dip on her phone? You get me? I say, nobody not supposed to make my woman smile more than me. Man, a man have to start looking and say, but what a time gap here? 2 hours gone, man, I know where she did. What going? You get what I say? Then you start to realize, then your brethren come to you and show you a picture and say, yo, brethren, are your wife this? You say, nah, man. I just want our friend him that. Say, you not see what go on, Arsenal. You not see what go on. The people them you feel like care about and don't care about and them don't care. Or why? If them did care, they would have buy a striker. If them did care, they would have another creative midfielder. If them did care, them would because bro, the man them have fixed centre back problems when you man fixed the centre back problems even before you got Arteta. Because Saliba was there. Saliba was always there. Arteta came in and started loaning this man out. And even I couldn't understand why. You get me? So it's just a case where this vendetta started because I felt disrespected. Because for a team that got over the line, we are trying to say to you, man, big man, you're not there yet. Stop hype yourself. Stop hype yourself. It's not a bad man thing, you know. Man never that try for this, the Arsenal fans, you know. Man was just saying, bro, you cannot do all of this hype show, but you have nothing for show for it. You get what I say? You borrow a man Lambo for a party, turn out the girl find out say it's not your Lambo. What she do? She go there with the man who have the Lambo blood. You know what I mean? So it's just a case where, bro, on the need for straighten up. Because number one, in my opinion, Arteta isn't good enough. And what would make Arteta good enough? If he had a better squad. Because it's not like he's a terrible coach, you know. He's not a terrible coach. It's just, in my opinion, the players that he chooses to have in his team don't have enough cojones. Him continuously choose players where more humble, more kind, more nice, bro. You have to have at least 2 bad men on the squad, blood. You have to have somebody who, you get me? No, yeah, or yeah, but no, but the thing about it is, if Arteta was a real man, then him could have control. You know what I mean? But him come out with, you know, win the dog, on our plant trees, on our talk about how does Arsenal make you feel inside, and I write from whiteboard and all these things. Man, I'm not ready for this, blood. I'm not ready for this. More time clap the dip on the sideline look like him would have tear off somebody's face right now. Big man thing with him new teeth. I need to get a set like Femon. With him new teeth, the man they just look like him would have fight Van Dijk. And when I say clap, you kind of look too old for that. Relax, man. Can't fight Van Dijk. But you want some form of manly personality, some masculine essence to actually get you to a next level. So, in my opinion, is either you give Arteta a better squad, which I think is too late for that. You need to bin him. Him did it too long. Or you bin him and get a better manager, but you still gonna need to give that manager some form of substance, especially in the attack. You get me? Or else you're going to start lose your better players.
I hear that, man. I hear that. King, what you saying, man? What'd you make of this game, man? Liverpool, Chelsea.
Yeah, bro. Big up the whole panel. Big up the chat as well. Yeah, like it was a game where both teams, it could have gone either way. It could have gone either way, really. In the first half, Chelsea had good possession for 25 minutes. They were controlling the ball well. There were some good patterns of play. But then, obviously, Levi Colwill did that stupid mistake. Again, he's like one of them players here where he will have a few good games, but then he will have a few shaky moments. And this is what it is. And I remember in the first half, before he conceded the penalty to Curtis Jones, he also took Mohamed Salah down. He also nearly took Salah down in the box as well. So, like, so that's the thing. But after when Liverpool scored the penalty, Liverpool started to get a bit of momentum into the game, and then in the second half, obviously, Jackson scored a very good goal. Jackson movement was very good to get in behind Van Dijk and Konate, and then straight after, Curtis Jones, bro. Like, Curtis Jones were probably mad at the match today. Like, Curtis Jones wasn't smoked today. I can't lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like again, you have to give Slot credit because Liverpool haven't made a lot of signings, but Slot is getting the best out of some of these players. And because I think with Slot, the difference between Slot and Klopp is that Liverpool look more structured in midfield and defense and in attack. Like, I've watched a lot of Liverpool games this season, and I've watched a lot of Chelsea games, and Liverpool defensively look a lot more solid defensively, because at times, the last couple of seasons under Klopp, Van Dijk at times were getting exposed at times because at times the midfield wasn't protecting him or Konate, because at times when it was under Klopp, it would be Konate and Van Dijk, and then everyone else would just bomb forward. But now the midfield are a lot more structured. And I think we have to speak about Ryan Gravenberch as well, because every time when I've seen this guy, he's been very impressive. And I've said this guy's been a baller, but obviously Klopp doesn't rate technical ballers. Klopp rates pressing people who can pressing machines. That's what Klopp rates, in it. Klopp rates the heavy metal football. He don't rate technical ballers. And you're seeing it with Curtis Jones, and you're seeing it with Gakpo at times as well, periods in the season as well. Gakpo has slightly improved. Luis Diaz has improved as well for them. So I think from a Liverpool perspective, it's very good. From a Chelsea perspective, I think even though they lost the game to the day against Liverpool, I think overall, I thought they did okay overall, Chelsea. It was just in the final third at times, like they lacked decision making in the final third, and they made two big mistakes. Sanchez should have done better with the second goal. I don't know why Sanchez is making himself big and closing down Curtis Jones for that goal. He just allowed Curtis Jones to get like a couple of touches on the ball, and then Curtis Jones just tapped it past him. Like I don't know how that happened. And obviously Tolson and Colwill were trying to play like Jones and that offside, but obviously they didn't see the run. They didn't see the run. And the thing is that the difference is between Poch and Maresca is Enzo Maresca has got his team more structured, and you can see a style of play under Enzo Maresca. Under Poch, it was just Cole Palmer FC. It was just, we're going to give the goal to Cole Palmer, and let's see what Cole Palmer can do. Like that's all it was under Poch. Like, the thing is Chelsea problem last season was, like I said, Pochettino thought that he had 11 Cole Palmers on the pitch, but clearly he didn't. Like he didn't, and you can only play that freestyle football when you've got players like Cole Palmer, players on the same level as Cole Palmer, but obviously they weren't. But yeah, obviously, in terms of the performance today as well, obviously Palmer didn't have his greatest game today, but obviously that can happen once in a while. But I think also his decision making, like you said, was average at times. I remember in the second half, Pedro Neto drove with the ball, and then he gave it to Palmer at the edge of the box, and Palmer could have shot first time, but instead he took a touch and he allowed the defender to block the shot, to block the shot. And this is the thing. I think Lavia, I think you guys look a lot better with Lavia, because I think Enzo Fernandez, I don't know about Enzo Fernandez. It's just like at times I just think his decision making is off. And I don't know about Enzo. I think again, Caicedo.
Like this guy, Enzo, yeah, when the game is not physical, he's able to do what he wants to do. When he's getting pressed, or when the opposition have got runners, or they got players that play 100 miles an hour or can counter very quickly, he seems to get brushed past, bro. And that is why they look a lot more structured with Lavia, because Lavia and Caicedo, you're not really going to do that to them. With Enzo, he lacks a more slow pace. More suited to the Portuguese league than the English league. And every single time I've seen that, bro, because this guy, is just too slow in his decision making, bro. Like in tight spaces or where there's too many players around him, he can't play around too many guys. Like the guy that always pops in my head first. I'm not saying he's the best at it ever that I've seen, but Santi Cazorla was always good at playing around, getting pressed. 3-4 players around him, but he was technically so good and quick at his decision making that he could get out of it and transition. It just seems that at times Enzo gets boxed in and he doesn't know how to progress the ball. Do you know what I mean? And I think today as well, we've seen like the Man City game shows you experience with proven winners get you over the line. Liverpool going up against Chelsea, both of them have got some young players. Liverpool possess winners, players that have been there, done that, which helped them to get through past this Chelsea team that didn't play completely horrifically, but Liverpool already have players that understand. Listen, because let's be real, before the penalty, Chelsea were cooking. They were playing well.
Chelsea,
we're
they were playing well, bro. Liverpool were looking trash. But Liverpool understand. Just stay in the game. Just stay in the game. Yeah, just don't do anything stupid. Stay in the game. Yeah, and that's how you play. That's how you play chess, not checkers. Stay in the game. You never know. Yeah, and then what happens? They wait for flipping Colwill to do something stupid. Cool. All of a sudden, Liverpool start opposing themselves. That's from experience, bro. That's something that Chelsea need to add to their team. They need to go into January and add quality, but not only quality, winners, bro. People that have been there, because that will elevate you up a lot quicker. Because Liverpool got that, bro. Like Liverpool got Trent, they've got Van Dijk, they've got flipping players like that. Mo Salah that's been there, done that, bro. That helps, bro. That helps. The team wasn't playing great, but look at Salah. Look at the crossing from Salah today. Look at the way he was providing for other players, even though he wasn't getting the best chances that Liverpool were creating. Look at what he was doing for the players around him, because he understands. Listen, if I can't get through, cool. Let me get next brother in. Let me look at some of the outside of the boot passes from Mo Salah today were excellent, bro. Excellent. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean, bro. Whereas with the Chelsea players, it's like everyone ain't playing well. The only one showing anything is Pedro Neto going forward. Why? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the rest of the team don't have that experience. But no one's gonna sit here and say Cole Palmer hasn't got quality. He does.
Of course.
Experience. Jackson, experience. Madueke. I don't think Madueke is all that, but he also lacks experience. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem, bro. Then you're bringing Enzo that lacks experience, that still doesn't catch up to the Premier League. This is the problem. They need to address. Chelsea's attack is actually not that bad. That's what's going to save them.
It's a centre back and goalkeeper.
It's their defense. Their defense. They're looking at Reece James that's injury prone. Let's be real. At the moment, hopefully he can get out of it. I don't want to see no player injury prone. I don't care if I like the player or not, and I do like Reece James. Gusto played, but defense is built on as a group, bro. Defending ain't an individual thing. Do you get me? It's as a collective. And as a collective, Chelsea's defense is trash. Your goalkeeper ain't great. Reece James, you can't rely on. Gusto's decent, but then he's alongside two bimbos at centre backs. You know what I'm saying? It's a collective, bro. This is why I feel like Lavia and Caicedo hides a lot of the deficiencies of the attack, because they sweep up a lot of nonsense. There's no surprise that all of a sudden Liverpool are mad imposing themselves. As soon as Lavia comes off, they impose themselves even more. There's no surprise of that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They could have suffered a lot more goals. So I think Chelsea need to be looking to bring an experience at the back. That's where they need to, like, people keep talking about striker. No, they need defenders, bro. Real defenders.
And they need a goalkeeper, bro.
And they're great in the technical, or they're great at going. No, you need defenders that can defend, bro. Learn from Arsenal. Arsenal went for Zinchenko, who's good at going forward, to then revert back to going for defend, like Timber, or playing a Tomiyasu that can defend. You need defenders that can defend primarily. Then think about somebody that maybe in certain games they can go forward. You know what I mean? The reason Liverpool were able to do it with Trent is because Matic could defend, Van Dijk could defend, Robertson in his prime could defend really well. The majority of them could defend, bro. Do you get me? And then you had the one that could go up, and then you had the work rate of Wijnaldum and Hendo that could drop in and make the numbers if they get caught on the counter. Chelsea don't have that. You don't have that. You do have Lavia and Caicedo, but there's too many men along that defensive structure that can't defend. And this is all, you're always going to get caught out. That's how I look at it. I don't know. Lex, do you agree, Lex and Guru? Do you agree with me, or do you disagree?
No, yeah, man, I agree.
Right, man.
Yeah, we agree. 100%, bro. Like, bro, it's not just their centre backs as well, Northside. It's like what you said about Sanchez earlier. Like I said, like Sanchez has a few good games, but then a few games after he has a bozo moment, and this is what I mean. And you can't rely on players that have bozo moments. Levi Colwill played well in some games, and Sanchez has, but you can't have players that have bozo moments, and these two players especially have bozo moments. Same with Badishile and Disasi. Like Badishile hasn't been the same player since he first came to Chelsea. When he first came to Chelsea, the first few months he was actually all right, but after when he got that injury, he hasn't been the same player clearly. And this is what it is. And Reece James, and I've always said this, I think Reece James is like the best right back when he's fit. I think he's the best right back in the Premier League and in the world when he's fit. But he's hardly fit. He's hardly fit. So like this is the thing. And Enzo Maresca, I think, even said that we only going to play Reece James like once a week first to see how he gets on with his fitness, because the guy just keeps on getting injuries, and I feel better for him at some point, because the guy is a quality player, he's a baller, but he can never stay fit. And this is the thing. And I think Chelsea, you have to look at it as well, like Chelsea are not miles off from challenging and winning stuff again. Chelsea are not miles away. Like Chelsea have got probably the second best attack behind Manchester City. Their midfield is decent with Lavia and Caicedo as well. But I think if Lavia gets injured again, I think that's going to be a bit of a concern, because even though Caicedo's good, I think Lavia is slightly better, because Lavia, I think, is slightly better receiving the ball in the first phase. And I think and I think Chelsea could use another midfielder as well in the first phase if Lavia gets injured again. But overall, Chelsea have a good team, but they need to strengthen the centre back and the goalkeeper, and they need to get quality, but also they need to get experience, like you said, Northside. And this is the thing. And with Enzo Maresca as well, I liked how Enzo has been ruthless with Ben Chilwell, with Raheem Sterling. He said to these men, look, like you man are probably nice you man are probably nice people, yeah, but you don't fit the way that I want to play. That's why he got rid of Sterling and Chilwell, because he knows what he wants from certain profiles. You have to have certain players and certain profiles what fit the way that you want to play. And
but he has to continue that. That's the thing. I agree with everything you said, but he has to continue that. Guru, after this game, Yeah, and I want to ask everyone, what's everyone think the score's going to be? What's your score prediction? I know it's early, but what's your score prediction for Arsenal Liverpool? I know we got a game before that. What are you making of it, bro? After seeing this game,
Probably a 0-0, or I could say 1-0 Arsenal. Gabriel set piece. Although the thing is, actually, wait, hold up, because I just remembered Saliba is not going to be there for that game, so
that's why I'm like, what?
Yeah, probably a 1-0. Probably a 1-0 Liverpool. Probably, I'm not sure. They're not going to score that many. They're not going to score that many. Like, we're not going to get battered, but we might lose the game.
I'll go second. I'll say we lose the game. I mean, Timmy, I know you're a Chelsea fan. What do you make? Do you think this Liverpool team is going to beat Arsenal? Because I think we're going to lose. What?
Bro, who you like? Yeah, it's over for you guys, bro. To be honest, even if you guys don't get battered in terms of scoreline, in terms of patterns of play, in terms of how the game's gonna go, like you guys are gonna play you guys are gonna be looking like late stage Tuchel, bro. 7 at the back. Settings,
bro. Even Zinni might come back, bro. Even Zinchenko might come back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Zin loves him, bro. Zin's got his number and his name in the back of his shirt, bro. Zin loves Zinchenko.
I like this Gahba. Ooh. Last I checked, he's a Gahba. I don't want him.
So you know what we're gonna see next game? Timber at attacking mid.
Bro. If you have an idea, if you don't want him, you can send him to Ukraine so he can fight for his country. That's what you could do.
I mean, he wanted to do that last year. So
bro, he can't even fight for his country. He can't even fight for his country, bro.
Guys,
bro, buy the AK myself. I'll buy the AK myself. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. One second. I have an idea for you guys. You guys are playing Shakhtar Donetsk. What you could do is you could take Zinchenko back and send him back to Shakhtar.
I'll give them him for free, bro. They can have him for free, bro.
Yeah,
Charity.
100%.
You remember when Barcelona used to have
UNICEF? It's a win-win.
Barcelona used to have UNICEF, yeah? I would do the UNICEF thing for 95% of this bench, bro. Just donate to charity. Lex, if you want any of the bench, you can have them as well, bro. UNICEF settings, bro. You know what I mean? We're doing charity work out here.
Especially Calafiori, fam. Bro, Calafiori's a Zinchenko.
I don't want no Arsenal players on my team.
If I was an Arsenal, I'd keep Calafiori. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep.
The only player more that take is Saliba beside Van Dijk.
Big up, Mike's.
Big up,
Gabriel.
Big up, Max.
That's a sick backup for Konate and Van Dijk, you know. Gabriel Saliba. Imagine those 4 center backs. Maybe you can play them on the right back and left back like we do.
Yeah, bro. And then do 3 DMs, bro. 4 center backs, 3 DMs. Bro.
It'll be interesting to see if Northside's willing to stay at Liverpool, or is he gonna backstab Liverpool to play for Arsenal so his club can start winning.
Look how
big up Mike's, man. Only guy who understands our pain.
You don't understand my pain, bro.
This guy, look how much it makes his week, bro. I swear, when Arsenal lose, yeah. Like Zid just has this next energy, bro. Look at him.
100%.
Bro, I was crying, bro. I was crying yesterday when the Arsenal lost, bro.
Somebody on
bro, you're a United fan. There's no crying for Arsenal, okay, bro? There's no crying from Arsenal from you. I'll hold it from the Chelsea fans. I'll hold it from the Liverpool fans. I'll hold it from the City fans. United, I ain't holding nothing, okay? You see the state your club's in.
Bayern fan that beats you every time in the Champions League? Damn.
No. You wearing a Newcastle kit today? You can hold that as well.
No. We ain't having that.
Football fluid, bro.
Football fluid.
We got the new Strasbourg Steve, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Look at him. We got no fans.
Big up Steve, man. We both big up the 2 teams, man. Bayern München and Newcastle, MBS FC. I don't know honestly what the problem is, man.
Well, come on, we've talked about this. Steve has 115 teams, guys. He has more teams than Chargers.
Yeah, it's okay. And 2 of them that he supports, I'm with.
Exactly, Guru.
Look at this guy. Where will he go? But anyway, Lex, you're a Liverpool fan. What are you saying, man? What, Arsenal, Liverpool next week. What are you saying? What's your score prediction?
Score is at the Emirates, right?
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I think so. It is. I'll go for a 3-1 still, but the
3-1.
only
Oh,
reason, the only reason I made that decision is because I think realistically I think what I would want is a 3-1. What most likely would happen is like a 2-all, but it's so difficult for me to see where Arsenal is going to score, and I also think like. I don't know. It's so confusing because based on how we play, right? I notice what Slot does that he it's like the base tactics are the same, but he tweaks it for different teams. So for instance, today, the way we played Chelsea today isn't the way we've played all season. But we realize that Chelsea want to play a specific style of football, so then we just play to counter that. But it's still a part of how we play. It's just a different facet. So in some ways, I think we'll try to figure out something for Arsenal. But bro, I also cannot tell what Arsenal is going to do because, for instance, yesterday how Saliba got that red card. It's because you guys were playing a high line. But depending on how Arteta feels about the challenge of a specific team, he'll literally go into a mid to low block, and I don't know, maybe that's what he'll do against us. I have no idea, and try to hit us on the counter. The problem is he's lacking pace right now. You get me? So outlets aren't necessarily the thing for him at this moment. And then even the pace that he has, when Martinelli gets away, what's he going to do? Still going to miss. So, unless it's a tap in, I don't see where the goal's coming from with Martinelli. So, bro, it's just sticky for you, man. Still, I ain't going to lie because last season I said it right. I said it the entirety of last season that Arteta was doing a good job in maintaining his players' fitness because rarely anyone got injured. So you really had a strong team for the majority of that season. But what I did say is that it's also an element of luck because injuries are simply an element of luck. Sometimes a player might just be running and because he placed his foot the wrong way, he gets injured. That never really happened to you, man, last season. And even if somebody went out, they were back in like 2 weeks. This season, you're going to see a change because obviously as seasons go on, the players actually, like, we're human beings. So our bones, our muscles tend to do way more work. And then over time, you're susceptible to get injuries. So now that you, man, have a couple injuries, I just see us taking advantage of that and beating you at the Emirates. And as weird as 3-1 scoreline might sound, I think it's all entirely possible unless Arteta can actually do something. And to be honest with you, I need that 3-1. I need that 3-1. Listen, for the sake of Arsenal fans and for the sake of the people that watch the podcast on Flawless channel, and even for this, just do something for yourselves, man. Them. Say a prayer to Arteta, say a prayer to the football gods, and say just at least let us draw this game. Don't let Liverpool win. Don't let Liverpool win, because my prediction was Liverpool second place, and Arsenal will have trouble getting into the top 4. Don't let Liverpool win, because as strongly as this prediction might sound, it's based on what I see. It's based on you, man, not strengthening the way I think you should. It's based on understanding how we dropped off as a team, because we have a lot of similarities in terms of our trajectory. It's just that the differences are we made different signings, we made different moves, we fixed our problems, and even though we should have won more than we did, we still won, and that's the thing about it. So it's like, bro. Because a lot of people chose Arsenal to win the league just because they were challenging. But it's like, bro, you've seen so many teams challenge. You've seen Chelsea challenge. You've seen Chelsea win. You've seen Liverpool win. You've seen so many different teams win. What's always the change, especially for Man City? What's always the thing? When they challenge, they realize this is what I need. They go out and they get it. You get me? City, the man them come in when Pep came in with City. Never won the league. Realized we need wing backs. Spend 100 million on 2 wing backs. You get me? The other year, Even Aguero was good, man. Them never care,
Yeah,
man. Say bit, man,
Lex.
them bin Aguero. You get me?
Lex.
Bro,
Yeah.
the thing is, like,
Can I comment, guys? Can I comment?
go
Can I
ahead.
comment
Yeah, man.
regarding?
Dating, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna comment regarding Aguero. Yeah, Aguero came in when Mancini was our manager in 2011.
Yeah.
Mancini bought him,
Yeah.
and then he bought Dzeko, he bought Tevez, he bought
Yeah.
Balotelli, he bought Silva. So, yeah, that was the transfer window that we strengthened our team, and then later on. We fired Mancini and signed in. We got in Pellegrini, and Pellegrini got in De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I hear that, man. I hear that. Max, what's your? We're gonna close up soon. What's your
Wonder
thoughts
why
on
it
this
stopped
game?
Mancini.
Well, which game? Sorry, the Arsenal Liverpool game.
Quickly on the Liverpool Chelsea, and then your thoughts on your prediction for Liverpool Arsenal.
Yeah, with Liverpool Chelsea, I thought it would be a draw before the game. I thought that both teams would like cancel each other out almost because not that they play similar, but just in the way they usually set up. Like I thought they would just cancel each other out. But I thought it was a good midfield battle. The way Curtis Jones played, the way Gravenberch played. I thought Lavia before he came off was one of the better players on the pitch just in general. And I don't think Chelsea can take it too much to heart. They just got to cut out the mistakes, especially in defense and stuff. Like even before like Colwill for Fafana started improving, that was probably the only weakness that people were talking about, the goalkeeper and the two centre backs. I think if I know a lot of people were talking about some form of title challenge with Chelsea. I've never saw that, but I think if they wanted to go there eventually, they'd have to look at a goalkeeper, striker, and two centre backs. Like two centre backs that are a bit more physically imposing. Like Jackson made that good run today for the goal, but he doesn't make those runs consistently. Sometimes his runs are a bit off for a natural number 9. And with Sanchez, like as much as he's improved this season, that was never going to last. He's always prone to mistakes. With Liverpool, like Curtis Jones, great performance today. Like he won't always do that if you play week in, week out. But when he can come in and just for one game and stuff, he can put in those performances, rise to the big occasion. Salah's passing was on point. Like I thought Liverpool just got it right today with the way they approached it. I agree with Lex when he said like he tweaked that Slot tweaked it a little bit. Didn't go as aggressive even with the press either. Just tried to cut out between the midfield. Sometimes Chelsea got through there, but most of the time Liverpool knew how to deal with it. I think taking that into the Arsenal game, like with Arsenal Liverpool, I do think Arsenal might sit a bit deeper just because not only is it Liverpool, they don't have Saliba, so it's not really. There's going to be a lot more space to expose anyway. Like it's probably gonna. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Kivior there. I don't really know because I know you guys got a couple people injured and stuff. Yeah, bro. If you start Kivior again,
yeah, man, we need that.
If you play Kivior again, like that's gonna be long. Even if it is like whoever it is up front for Liverpool, whether it's Jota back, Nunes up there, it's gonna be long because Nunes can still affect you, like going off the shoulder plays and stuff. I still think that'll be a draw though. I think that'll be a draw. I think that'll be a tough game still. Rice centre back, yeah.
Oh, you mean he is a centre back, blood?
I know, but whenever he played centre back for us, yeah, even though he was like centre back, he was still a bit of a bozo in centre back. I'll be real, because he got so used to midfield. When you put him back there, wasn't it for me? But that's a big game to put Rice in centre back. But I think you guys will have a draw. Like I think it'll be a draw. But I think Arsenal need that win more than Liverpool, even though it'll only be like 9 games in. Because Liverpool will seem way more comfortable. They'll be like, okay, we'll take that and then we'll just carry on. With Arsenal, it's almost like you got to make a statement now and prove that was just a one-off, even with your injuries.
Well, the thing for me is like, if we don't win that game, it's finished. We're done. And like I said that after the Bournemouth game, of course, but if you've seen some of the videos that have been coming out with these top gooners, yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, you know what? I'm starting to doubt Arteta now. It's like, oh, we've been telling you this for 5 years.
No.
We've been telling you this for 5 years.
Damn.
It's like United fans, bro. It's like United fans. These man are saying, okay, the guys who recently switched to being Ten Hag out. It's so funny because they say the same things the other fans who've been Ten Hag out from before have been saying for weeks.
Yeah,
so it's like, is it a case where you, man, were just afraid to be Ten Hag out because it wasn't the popular thing to do? Or is it a case that you, man, are just slow? It's one or
Lex, here's the thing with this club, yeah? The amount of PR that goes out for this club is mad. Like, I've never seen this kind of PR for even City, who've won 6 out of the last 7 titles. You know what I mean? The PR is absolutely nuts for this club.
True.
Be it fan channels or just, Arsenal Twitter or like the mutants on Twitter. It's mad.
But
Everyone bigs us up like, oh, dude, we're gonna win the league, and like, guys, we're just right up there. Our defense is the best, our midfield is the best, our attack is the best, and none of it is true. Because Liverpool clearly have a better defense than us this season. You can see it with the goals conceded. It's not that hard to see.
Yeah.
But these people are just blinded by what they've been told over and over again. So, it's what do they call that? Cognitive dissonance.
Puppet journals,
Cognitive
bro.
dissonance is what they call it. It's just like they keep getting told the same thing over and over again. So they're like, oh yeah, no, that must be true, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna let them do that. I'm not gonna let them do that. Do you know why? Yeah, because when we say what we say, yeah, they throw things like we're negative, we're not real Arsenal fans. All right, cool. Back your manager. I don't care. Back him till he's in the grave. Yeah.
Facts.
Because when we call it out, you guys say that's not being a real supporter. So you don't pick and choose when you guys are righteous to call out the manager. You tell us that critique, saying that things aren't working right. Why is it only okay when they say it? Why is it wrong when we say it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, it's nah, they're not doing that. Yeah, you want to back this manager. You told us it's negative to go against him. You're not a real fan if you go up against your manager or if you judge certain players. I'm not having that. I've seen them do that on players, bro. They did that. Zinchenko, they were backing this guy like he's the best left back in the world. And now all of a sudden, they're all like, nah, it's not that great. We got Calafiori, we got Kivior, they gassed him. We got Calafiori, now they gassed him. Nah, back your guy in it. Don't tell me you don't like Zinchenko after preaching about how amazing this guy is and making 100 videos. You know what I mean? And they do this all the time.
It's a loyalty issue.
All the time. Do you know what I mean? When they're done, this is the thing. They think they're dictators, bro. When they're done, it's okay to call it out because we're done now. No. When you're done, I want it to
continue. Where the problems begin,
When you're done with these players and this manager, I want them to stay. Because you told me
it's fake loyalty, man. It's a bunch of fake loyalty because, we're behind this and we're behind that until like the signs weren't there the whole time. The signs were there. So for instance, when you get a new manager, you give him time. But at some point in time, you have to know that, hey, bro, this isn't working out.
That's
you
why
get me?
I'm not taking it up, bro. That's literally me.
You know what I think the problem is?
Yeah.
You know what I think the problem is? Like, because by the way, like, even with my club, I try to, even if we did well, I remember we won 9-2 against Dinamo Zagreb. I was like, it's good, but we have problems at the back. Winning 9-2, I said this, right? I feel like the problem with football fans, Arsenal fans, they have the biggest issue with this as well. It's just like they get too giddy too quick. Yeah. Like if somebody was to call something out, like there could be somebody that said, you know what? That was good. We got a point. 3 points. Some players did well, but there were some players that didn't do well. The Arsenal fans would probably be like, well, you're being toxic. You're being negative. Why? Yeah, you're being fake if you think this. I'm like, bro. Or they'll be like, you're being disingenuous. I'm like, bro. You see, when you call these things out the way that, how do I say, when you call people calling out things because they're trying to be honest about the situation, you're not helping yourself for the long term. At this rate, you're just being reactionary. You're not being proactive. This is the problem. You know what I mean?
They called us reactionary, bro. Like I'm in plenty of Arsenal group chats and stuff. Yeah, they called me reactionary because I was like losing my absolute mind after that Bournemouth loss. It's like, oh, you're just being reactionary. I'm like, I'm not being reactionary. I've been telling you guys this for the last 2 years. I don't understand how you can think I'm being reactionary when I've been just calling all this out for God knows how long.
They said a lot of the time, most people, it's a society thing. Most people, are too scared to go up against the grain, bro. The two up, whatever's popular, they'll go with whatever gets the least backlash. If there's a candidate, like for example, like I don't really want to get into politics, but if there's a certain candidate in America, for example, if everyone's against him, better be against him because most people, why do you like him? Why do you like him? Most of the time, these people don't even do their research into the candidate. They're just everybody don't like him. Or whoever people don't like him because they look like me, and the narrative is this person's racist or this person, so I don't like him. They won't even do their own research, and it's the same with football, bro. When they hear that Garnacho's the next baller, yeah, Garnacho's a baller. When they hear Ethan is the next, he's like the new Bellingham. Yeah, it's a new Bellingham, bro. Didn't you see what he done against Bolton? Baller, bro. You know what I'm saying? If Havertz scored for 2-3 games,
Bellingham.
bro, Havertz is the striker that we need. He's been scoring for 3 games. What's man talking about? Like, bro, what are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? Whatever narrative goes out there, most people don't do their due diligence. 1, to be watching all the games. 2, to be actually having their own mind, disconnect from what everyone else is saying and thinking, rah, let me see what I think instead of what Twitter's telling me. Because most of the time, these men love to refer to Twitter. Why are you referring to Twitter, bro? Do you not have eyes, bro, to look for it yourself, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? I was calling Calafiori out from early, bro, because I've seen his performances. But these men were telling me he's a man. I'm like, let me see with my eyes is not seeing what you're projecting online is not what I'm seeing with my eyes, bro. Do you get me? I wasn't surprised when my guy is dropping a stink against Man City, against Leicester the other day. Do you know what I'm saying? Against Bull. I'm not surprised because I'm looking at it for myself. And if I get something wrong, let it be wrong in me assessing the team, not in somebody dictating to me what is what. Do you get me? But a lot of these people just want to go with what's trendy, bro. Just watch it for yourself, bro. And what do you see? Do you see man tracking his man? Do you see him closing down the defender? Do you see him getting cooked on a half turn? Do you see that? Then okay, then you can say, okay, do you know what? I understand it. You get me? But these man, bro, this is why they're always behind, because they're sheep. Too many people in life are sheep, bro. This is why the majority of people they just go with the flow, bro. It's just a human thing, bro. People like to flock together. Like they're a bunch of penguins, like everybody's trying to keep the heat. You know what I mean? Trying to keep that Arteta heat going.
And then the majority, this majority will get brainwashed by the media about this 115 and all that, and they'll be like, oh, they should be relegated. Oh, they should be stripped of their titles. Oh, I hope that happens. Oh,
brother, I already told you what I think about that.
Seriously, bruv.
The problem is like. It's like everyone's doing it off copium now. So, for example, if Arsenal lose and Man City win, like, as it happened this weekend, but we got to win. We got to win against them in the courtroom because we can't beat them on the pitch. Like it's like, bro, like everything. Every time Arsenal loses a referee decision, it's 115. It's all of this, but they spend so much money. But you had a transfer window to address everything. So when people are actually looking at it from an outsider's point of view and thinking Marino, Calafiori, and Sterling isn't enough to win a title, we're not saying it for the sake of it. We're saying it because we're literally looking objectively. If you want us to hate, we can hate. We don't mind doing that as well. But we can, when we look at it objectively, like we know that it's not enough. Like we know that you needed a proper striker up front. We know that you needed a proper striker. We know that Raheem Sterling didn't actually solve anything because you guys needed proper competition for a winger for Saka. Forget about yesterday. Why did Sterling come off and there was no one playing on the right wing anyway? So who was even playing on the right? It was just three DMs. Winger, three DMs, a left winger just running around, and Havertz doing like whatever up front.
Bro, I'm gonna end the show on this, because I got another show to do. I'm doing another show today at 10 p.m. And big up to all of you lot. Big up Lex. Follow Lex. Timmy as well. Big up AK there. Mike's as well. Go subscribe to Mike's. Go subscribe to the Matchday Guru as well. All the real ones that jump on. I'm gonna say this. When Arsenal open a can of worms every single season, bro. They open a can of worms every single season. Yeah. From the start when this manager came about, it took clock 4 years. Okay. These idiots don't realize we're gonna reach 4 years. If he ain't, then what? Oh no, but it needs ingredients. No. You said 4 years. Now the new one is, oh well, the dark arts. Well, the dark arts go both ways. Yeah, if you want to celebrate when your team gets away with dark arts, what does that mean? What does dark arts mean? It means doing things that you should be booked for or penalized by the referee, but it goes under the radar. So guess what? I think Bournemouth won that game fair and square. But you know what? I just play devil advocate for my match reaction. Dark arts go both ways. I don't care what man is saying. Dark arts go both ways, bro. The rules don't apply for one. They talk about fairness. Oh, what about this game? Okay, dark arts apply the same way you're talking about refereeing. Same thing, bro. When men are talking about dark arts, we talk about Ramos, we talk about Pep, we talk about all these things that they should have got booked for and they didn't. Yeah. So guess what? If you think a decision should go for you and it doesn't, well, guess what? You're celebrating it when it goes for you. So when it goes against you, shut your mouth because you man are the ones promoting dark arts the most. Yeah. So hold that. Don't come out with because now you want to complain because it ain't gone for you. Don't work like that, bro. Are you 5 years old? It don't work like that, bro. Things don't always go your way. So if you want to be celebrating and cheering and championing that we should be doing dark arts, cool. Well, you better do the dark arts better than your opposition, because if you don't, then you lose, and you can't be talking about the referee. Because basically what you're saying is, we've been getting away with decisions that should have went against us using the dark arts. We didn't get penalized. We got the points. But now that we're not picking up the points, now we want to talk about the referee. It's a complete, bro. These men are complete hypocrites, bro. They only want to talk about shit when it applies to benefit them. It don't work like that. Man, I want to be talking about fairness, but you want the referee to behave as if he's an employee of Arsenal Football Club. So the referee can only let dark arts go when it's Arsenal. When it's opposition, oh, but what about that game? Shut up. Because when we're getting decisions that go for us, you man don't talk about referee. You man don't talk about VAR. You man are the most disingenuous, contradicting filusta puta that I've ever seen in my life, bro. I'm not saying that I don't want my team to do dark arts, but guess what? What goes around comes around. If we don't do the dark arts better than somebody, I ain't going to start complaining, bitching, and moaning. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about refereeing decisions, today's game with Liverpool, Chelsea, certain Chelsea fans are saying they should have got a penalty. How many games have we watched that oppositions, should get decisions that don't go for them?
Yeah.
It happens. So stop going on like it's just an Arsenal thing. That's what I hate. They make it seem like it's an Arsenal thing. It ain't an Arsenal thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And if the referees don't like us, and if VAR don't like, I understand why. Because you man always bitching, moaning after running up your mouth that we're the best, the most incredible team, after we don't go out there in the transfer window and do what needs to be done. I understand why rivals hate us. Yeah, I hate our rivals. Trust me, I ain't got no love for Liverpool, I ain't got no love for Chelsea. None of them, man. None of them. Yeah, but I understand why their fans hate our fans, because the majority of our fans online chat bullshit, bro. That's the problem. You man run up your mouth, and then when it's time to actually perform, you man got 101 excuses. I'm not hearing it, bro. The accountability goes with the club, the manager, and the players, bro. And you man are always trying to duck accountability. Yeah. God forbid when you man get in a family, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When your wife's calling you out, oh, you're being negative. Oh, the bill's not been paid. You're being toxic and negative. I'll pay it next month. When your wife wants you to put the hammer down at night time, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I can't get it up. Oh, you're being negative. You're being negative. Project Viagra. It takes time to lift it up.
Project Viagra.
Trust the process.
No, I'm tired of these guys, bro. This is what these men are, bro. Project Viagra every year, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at least the man that goes for Viagra, he actually knows what he needs. He actually gets his ingredients, bro. He actually goes and gets his ingredients, bro, and actually gets it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of you lot, bro. And the fact that you don't like me, I hate you, man. Do you know why? Because you, man, piss me off, because you lot allow this club to be dickheads, bro. Every year not winning nothing, bro. Because you, man, will rather, you, man, will be more critical on what I say than more critical than Edu that's selling you dreams, the Cronkies that's selling you dreams, Arteta that's selling you dreams. You man ain't critical with these man lying to you every year, but you want to be critical at me. Am I the one making decisions at this club? Hold that. I'm tired of it. And with that, we're going to drop the bomb. We're off. Big up the panel. You know what I'm saying? And we're out, man. You know what I mean? 10 o'clock, we'll be cooking this team even more. Love.